production of Good Omens Season 3 has reportedly been halted due to recent allegations against Neil Gaiman. The popular series, which first premiered on Prime Video on May 31, 2019, is based on the 1990 novel Good Omens, The Nice and Accurate Prophecies of Agnes Nutter, which, co-written by Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. Following the release of the highly anticipated Season 2 in July 2023, fans were excited to learn that a third and final season was confirmed for production. However, the recent accusations against Gaiman have led to uncertainty about the future of the show. According to a report from Deadline, filming for the final season, which is taking place in Scotland, has been temporarily stopped. Although no official reason has been provided, there are ongoing discussions regarding potential changes in production. These speculations center around Gaiman's involvement as the showrunner and executive producer. So far, Prime Video has not issued an official statement addressing the production delay. ### the allegations and their impact on Gaiman's career. Neil Gaiman, once hailed as one of the most respected authors in the world of literature and comics, has faced growing scrutiny following these accusations. Known for his work on acclaimed titles such as The Sandman, Coraline, Stardust, and American Gods, Gaiman's reputation has been significantly affected. The allegations first surfaced in July 2024, when UK-based Tortoise Media launched a podcast titled Master, The Allegations Against Neil Gaiman. The podcast chronicled the stories of 5 women who accused Gaiman of sexual harassment and assault, with some describing graphic incidents of him allegedly forcing himself upon them. Despite Gaiman's denial of the accusations, the revelations have raised concerns across various platforms and have impacted multiple projects tied to the author. The fallout from the allegations has already reached several of Gaiman's works. Just over a week ago, Disney decided to halt development on its planned adaptation of The Graveyard Book, a YA series written by Gaiman. While this decision was not officially connected to the sexual assault allegations, it has nonetheless added to the growing list of projects facing uncertainty. In a separate incident, Netflix recently canceled Dead Boy Detectives, a spin-off series from Gaiman's acclaimed The Sandman. As of now, The Sandman Season 2 is still in production, but it remains unclear whether the allegations will lead to any changes behind the scenes of that show as well. ### the uncertain future of Good Omens Season 3. With Good Omens being one of Gaiman's most beloved adaptations, fans are now left wondering how these accusations will affect the final season. The production delay could result in a significant postponement of the release, potentially pushing the premiere date to late 2025 or beyond. The COVID-19 pandemic had already caused a 4-year gap between the release of Season 1 and Season 2, and this new delay may extend that gap even further. Given that production halts are costly, Prime Video is likely eager to resolve the situation quickly, but the network faces a difficult decision regarding Gaiman's continued involvement in the project. The allegations have placed Prime Video in a challenging position, especially since Gaiman has been deeply involved in shaping the narrative and direction of the show. If the network chooses to distance itself from the author, it may need to find alternative creative leadership to steer the final season. On the other hand, if Gaiman continues in his role, the show may face backlash from viewers and critics alike. Balancing the production timeline and addressing the allegations are likely the top priorities for the network as it determines the best course of action moving forward. ### the broader impact on Gaiman's adaptations. Gaiman's influence has been felt across multiple platforms, with his stories being adapted for television, film, and graphic novels. The accusations against him now put many of these projects in jeopardy. The cancellation of Dead Boy Detectives and the halt of Disney's The Graveyard Book are examples of how the allegations have already affected the broader scope of his work. Other adaptations, including The Sandman, could face similar challenges if studios and streaming platforms decide to take a step back from Gaiman amid the controversy. For the studios involved, distancing themselves from Gaiman's projects may be a difficult but necessary step in preserving their reputations. However, this could lead to disruptions in long-running franchises and highly anticipated adaptations, leaving fans uncertain about the fate of their favorite shows and characters. The decision to pause Good Omens production could serve as a test case for how other companies choose to handle future collaborations with Gaiman. #### A troubling time for fans and creators alike. The situation surrounding Neil Gaiman and the ongoing sexual assault allegations is undoubtedly troubling for both fans and creators involved in his projects. As studios grapple with the ramifications of these accusations, there is a sense of unease regarding the future of many beloved adaptations. For fans of Good Omens, the uncertainty surrounding the third season only adds to the complexity of an already challenging situation. Ultimately, how the industry responds to the allegations against Gaiman will set a precedent for future handling of such issues. With Good Omens Season 3 currently in limbo, the path forward remains unclear, but it's evident that both fans and creators will be watching closely to see how the situation unfolds. Whether or not Gaiman will continue to play a central role in the adaptation of his own works remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: the landscape of his career and the projects tied to his name may never be the same.